What up, what up, what up, what up? What's good morning, Birchie? How you guys doing? Earlier stream today, had to get a little dialed in, man. Sorry for being a little late, you know how it is. You know how it is, sometimes you're trying to get in every day up and go. Oh boy, man, we kind of freaking nailed that call last night, man. We were like, what, it's a slight sideways, downwards action to trending sideways. Freaking saw that this morning, woke up, okay, look at that. Oh. Man, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Before we get in the charts, guys, I'm going to ask everybody, please smash the golden like button. You'll find it somewhere on the screen. Smash it good, but not down. I mean, unless you really want to do it down, then we'll work on to do it up, preferably. And then we got the subscribe bell. Just hit that bell, give it a couple of ring-a-ding-dings, and you'll find out that the subscribe button is this magical place where you hit it, and it teleports you to let you know when I'm going live again. I don't know if Trent's going to show up. He may or may not show. I talked to him. He set the stream up actually for me. I don't know if he's going to get on, but we're going to get into the charts today because we're going to go camping later take the family out there, so you guys won't be able to see us at the normal time. We did drop another video out there called Tommy. You guys are free to check that out. Trent and Molly did a wonderful job at creating a masterpiece. So, yeah, guys, go over and check it out. Let's flip open the comment section. Good morning, Head. I appreciate you always showing us the love. I'm still getting used to this update. StreamYard updated and changed everything around how it normally works. Nothing but pain, right? Right, Muffet? Let's take a look. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee, man. Everything's slightly hang on today. I'm not going to complain with cardano. It's up 23% for the week, you know. That's good. That was good for a little break. Good cool off. No, stay away from this coin. We were talking about this yesterday. I don't know what it is. I don't trust it. Bonk's actually doing the inverse. You know, it's funny because Bonk was like, yesterday was like more down here. Like it's like slightly off from everything else. Everything else shot up. Bonk came down. Now it's shooting up, and everything else is down. Compared to, you know, V-Chain, you know, it's coming down. That's probably shoot up again. Like Bonk and this are like opposite right now. That's kind of interesting. Good thing to keep an eye on. XRP not that low. Almost just shy of 275. Oh, today, guys, you know, it's 11 a.m. You know, so I didn't bring the brew. I just got I got coffee. I don't know, see, I'm trying to spill it. There we go. Coffee's good. Everybody loves coffee, right? I'm drinking my morning dojo before we get into the charts. Check out everything for the week. Bonk's up 40%. Holy cow. Barcoin, there might be a trade on Barcoin if it's only up 6.6%. Let's take a look at Barcoin. Yeah, he's up a good amount. XLM's up. Wow, look at you guys, Mr. Feller. You guys, doing what you need to do to survive. We got ICP down 12.5%. It's always funny, like the good tech companies are the ones that never shoot up. All right, guys, we're jumping the charts. Like I said, I came on earlier. It'll be, like I said, probably be a shorter stream. We're gonna go through, get everything we need to get, so you guys are updated with where we got going on for this day. All right. Okay. Cool. Put my keyboard over slightly. We're gonna take a peek over here at BTC. 117,468. Use high kind of sheet candles over here versus regular candles. Well, I don't like using anything. I'm gonna jump off a little bit more proactive. The 1 hour, we have bullish trigger wave, anchor trigger wave coming in right now. VWAP is just hitting the zero line. Strength is plateauing when it was heading towards the downside. The Stokes are still high, but there's still movement pushing it to the upside. We're at 86 right now. Okay. 4 hours is going to kind of give us a little more inkling though what we got going on. The 4 hour slow set shows us going. Last night we were looking at this candle, I think it was, and we said that it was just like 487. Was it really only like, you know, 4? That's 8 hours ago. Yeah, it was this candle. Okay, we said we're going to head downwards price action to sideways price action. And there's the downwards. Okay. Now, what's really interesting, combine that with the liquidation heat map over here. We jump over and guys, look at this liquidation heat map. Is crazy right now. Like this week has been absolutely wild. We have these crazy longs that are all opened up, all absolutely probably over leverage. And we have 116.75. We have 116.500. A big freaking pile at 116.100. And then we even have a little bit 115.97. I wouldn't be surprised if we smash those and we come down to, they could push the price as low as 115.746 with just wiping out those longs. That is, would not surprise me at all if we see that. So yeah, it's we're in a very interesting spot. There's a lot of longs that want to be liquidated. We could even come down and do this area right here. Look at this area. There's nothing going on down here. So we can literally, market makers can really come down, whack all these freaking longs, come back down to like the 113-ish ranges, and then shoot back up. Like that's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. 32 million. Just right here at 160.100, there's $32 million worth of liquidations that can be smacked. It's wild, man. It's wild. On the top, we got 30 million right there, 32 million. Shorts, 28 million dollars worth of shorts. We got 33 million. And if we decide to go on another run this week, which we probably will. We have to get in there. We can come up and do like the 121 range. That would be in the next area where there's nothing else going on. Zero liquidation, zero leverage, whatever, you know. But this area right here is very hot right now. You know, the question is which liquidity pool we can go after next. We've been on a tear, crushing the shorts, but you know, whenever we're on a tear, those market makers like to come back down, smack them shorts too. So the 4 hour, we'll kind of getting around the top. Momentum's coming down, which is actually okay because we kind of want to reset. So we actually come back down to the zero line, and then the current trajectory we're going on. Sorry, guys. You know, we could come down, and I would say even unfortunately that at this rate right here. Well, we'll be looking at a time frame of, I'm not saying 111 the price, but you know, the time frame window coming down would be, where the frick is this at in the future? Monday the 14th, which is pretty much the weekend. You know, we could come down the weekend and we can get a good trigger wave starting Monday. Crypto week? Guys, it's crypto week next week. We start Monday with off on a good foot, a whole reset to a blue momentum wave with a nice trigger wave. That would be huge. That will set us up, man, for another run all week. We're gonna jump over the 12 hours. I saw a little line quick. 12 hours, we have a red dot. VWAP is below the zero line. The money flow is still coming in, but the VWAP and the momentum wave say it's getting ready to roll over. We have 5 hours. Until this confirms, and if it does confirm, I would not be surprised to expect 1-2 days of downwards action, okay? Which makes sense because there's so many liquidations that are at that 115, 116 level. Oh, shoot. I've got to switch back to chart. Whoops. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Got so much going on. So here's the trigger wave right here on the 1 hour. I'm going this fast. There's the strength is plateauing. The VWAP coming up. The 1 hour is feeling bullish. The 4 hour is still coming down, which could be a good sign of a fake out. Okay. The 12 hour, we have the red dot, VWAP breaking down. The green wave's fine. Stokes are really, really, really high. So it literally needs to come down. It doesn't need to, but it likes to come down. It's its comfort zones. When Stokes get high, we want to come down. So hopefully we can come down a little bit. The daily is still good. I mean, we're still, what's our actual price? 117,460. Wow. Technically, we're still above our daily average right now, which means we could close technically green, which would be pretty crazy to do, I feel like. Yeah, it's not a wick we're closing, but it's okay. I think that's a really solid number. Okay, VWAP's still coming down, still handsomely above the zero line, but when we're reading the data 12 hour, we have the red dot. So maybe if we form a red dot in the next tomorrow on the daily. 2-day, we're still bullish. 3-day, we're still bullish. 5-day looks good. 8-day looks good. Weekly looks good. 2 weeks still looks good. And monthly, we have our green dot, which is going to do probably phenomenal for us. And we're going to jump over on Ethereum. Sorry, I'm scrolling up. Scrolling. See, I'm scrolling. Can't you see him rolling? All right, 1 hour. We don't really have a trigger wave, but we have a pretty deep momentum wave with the green dot. VWAP is coming up, strength's coming up pretty good. Stokes is still high. DBSI says we'll project to go up. I assuming we'll probably only go up to the 21, which is not a whole lot more. That's like $14, or maybe a little bit more than that. Because the 4 hours probably the momentum's still coming down the 4 hour, like where we were thinking. We'll probably still might roll down. The green money flow wave is coming down a little bit. The VWAP is below the 0 line. So 1 hour we might go up like $15. On the 4 hour, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down to this 21 at 2,864. We could even technically drop down to 2,780, which wouldn't be a great sign, but it is a sign regardless of something we have to take in line. The 12 hour, we have a doji candle, which is a sign of a trend reversal with the red dot has confirmed on the 12 hour for Ethereum, and the momentum is coming down. So it looks like we're going to have a definite reset. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ethereum maybe come back down to this first level of support at 2,800. The daily, if everything is looking bearish, we probably need like an actual tweet right now to actually pump Ethereum higher than Bitcoin, which means this momentum wave will probably it's probably going to turn around. I'm not going to lie, because the odds of us getting above our previous high and closing is not looking great. We'll probably come up to it, and like I said, like the 1 hour said we can pump like $15-20, but on the 4 hour we'll have a lot of pull down, which lines up with 5.5 hours we have left to the candle. Where are we at? We know that we're gonna get more of a rounded top probably on the 2-day without a tweet, because this thing's dang near at 3K on the 2-day. Well, maybe it won't be a crazy rounded top. We're not too much off on the price. We'll keep an eye on the 2-day. The VWAP is coming down slightly. Stokes are still low. Strength's kind of going up a little bit more. So momentum was still good on the 3-day. Stokes are good. Strength's good. Red wave is shrinking, which is probably showing you a sign that later next week we'll actually do pretty good. I'm going to take a guess. I think Tuesday to Wednesday next week off the 3-day is showing when we're going to have price action. Monday is just usually low liquidity. The weekend, everybody knows low liquidity. This is actually a good time to cool off. Chase, did you see the liquidation maps? Thanks for jumping in, Chase. Did you see the liquidation maps? Dude, oh my gosh, they're screaming liquidations. We need the direction. If we go up, we'll jump up to 122. But if we go down, which it's actually a good thing now I'm thinking about it. I'll share this tab instead. If we go down, hit these liquidations down here, because like Trent said yesterday, we have a CME gap down here. So it would be nice to hit all these longs, which is not necessarily a good thing, and hit these shorts, come back down, to a little bit of reality. Come back down to like 115. We could even drop down to 114,300 where this gap is. Fill our CME gap, then come back up, and we can start next week off really strong. That is a very strong possibility. There was a certain coin that I wanted to look up over at Bubbles. We'll finish up on ETH though. Okay, what's the weekly say? The weekly says we got a green dot. We're still looking good. No sweat. We have good momentum going on. No sweat. Monthly, we still have our trigger wave. We're still looking good for that. We're looking really good on this trigger wave, actually confirming just because, where our price action is with Ethereum. Look at that fake out right there. That was so mean. That was a mean doji candle fake out. Let's take a look at Bubbles and see what I was going to chart at. There was something I was going to look at. I don't know if you caught this or not, Chase, but I was saying long is actually trading on the weekly, trading the opposite of everything else. So like this is yesterday for everything else in the market. So bonk comes down, but everything else went up. And now bonk is going up on the daily. See, bonk is going up on the daily. Now everything else is turning red, which is really interesting, you know. So that makes you think everything else will probably turn red too. Here's the weekly again. See how it went down. Oh, I mean, here's yesterday. Whoop. And now here's today going red. Now bonk. Here's yesterday going down, and now it's going up. So I don't know. It's getting interesting. What was I going to look at? There's a particular coin that got my attention. I don't know if it was smartphone though. Well, what was I going to look at? I don't remember. Banana Republic, what's up, man? When alt season, dude, it's coming. It's coming. I'm thinking, you know, there are so many catalysts going for us. I mean, let's think. If Jerome Powell resigns, dude, that will be crazy. The markets will freak out. You know, if Trump comes out and he says, okay, the U.S. government bought their first cryptocurrencies, that would be a huge catalyst. Okay, then we got the ETFs, which themselves are kind of a funny deal because in the bear market, you know, they didn't really take effect for like 6 months later. And it's hard for me to imagine 6 months time, January is when we'll have another bull run. But hey, it's possible. And let's say the ETFs come out now. Okay, there was a quick little run and then we'll probably crash down. Theoretically, a PVP with the other ETFs do. Or because everybody's buying them now, they just actually shoot up. You know, there's a lot of big ETFs coming here shortly. And a lot of different big catalysts that can take us up. And that's just a couple of them. Let's take a look at dominance. You know, and the dominance is showing you too, like, it's coming, man. It's no sweat. Where's the daily? This is the, I even almost even like the 2 week. Like, look at it, dude. We've been going straight up for a long time. I was actually thinking we'd have the alt season at like 67 to 70%. So I thought we would still have a dominance grow before we even get close to an alt season run, but maybe we have it sooner, you know. We do have bearish divergence right here. So it's possible that we get it sooner. I don't know, man. You know, I was thinking end of July to August is when we would start seeing the first signs. So we're a little premature for what I was originally thinking. And when you reference alt season, you're talking about the euphoric phase where it lasts a month or maybe two, where everything just goes absolutely ballistic. Change that around real quick. Where was I going to look up? Let's look up Bonk. Bonk's doing really well today, and Bonk's kind of funny because it's doing the opposite of everything else. The SHIB. Banana, show me a coin that you're interested in, because you're talking about alt season, which means that you have a lot of altcoins. I want to know what you hold and what I can look at. Where the frick is Bonk at? Flare. Zcash. Bonk, where are you? I didn't see you in the bees. Am I just... I know I had... Oh, I guess you were in the bees. Frick me, man. And Bonk is doing some numbers right here on the weekly. There's that anchor trigger we're playing out. I want to know why they're doing the opposite of everything else. Why is Bonk pumping? Look at that on the 1 hour. Wow. And we're having momentum to the upside too. Woo-wee! Look at that, dude. Bonk is breaking out. Holy cow. Look at it go. Look at that VWAP. Strength coming in. Check solo. Yeah, I can look at solo. I'm texting Trent right now. Come on, phone, work with me. 4 hours looking solid on Bonk. 12 hour momentum wave's almost rolling over. The 4 hour can close solid and flip the 12 into a green dot. There might be some movement there. Okay, come back to the 1 hour. 1 hour to 4 hour bonks, I think it's gonna be pumping. And now we jump over to Sologenics. Sologenics. Did you see Stellar Muffet? It's up 40% from yesterday. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. I wonder if we follow Stellar on X. I might need to add them. Sologenics is testing the first support. Free money flow going down, strength coming in. We are starting to get like rounded bottom. Momentum wave hasn't flipped on itself yet, so I would project at least another candle or two before it decides to do possible fake up to 42. I'm texting Trent again. Oh my gosh, bro. All right, so Solo is definitely coming down. Now the question was, is this a fake out and would go up even higher? You know, like I like this pattern. We come up, we fake down, we come up, we fake down, we come up. Are we looking at that scenario? Or are we looking at a full-on retest where, you know, we come up, we break down, we come up, we break down, we come up, create a double top, come back down, maybe come up one more time, and then woof, up down to this level. Is that the scenario that we're looking at on Solo? Okay. Now, what we do have on Sologenics is bearishness. Because we have bearish divergence playing out right now. So I'm inclined to think that these momentum waves will continue to the downside, as well as the green is thick and the money is leaving. If you look at the green, that's it curving down, money leaving on top of Solo. The VWAP is pretty sharp to the downside too. I mean, they kind of do V shapes like that one did right there, that one, but they're not actually very common to see V shapes like that. Like even this one, like it shot up, but it doesn't V shape back down, and it has a rounded bottom. Like to see a V shape on both sides is kind of pretty interesting to see, I guess. A healthier would be more of like a slow trend back down, sploosh, and then take off almost. These are the trampoline board. So I think the 4 hour will bearish on Sologenics. Where's the price of Sologenics? Actual price, 40 cents. Oh, good. Come back over the 4 hour. So we're going to come back down to maybe 37 cents. Maybe we'll go lower, maybe we'll go higher. We'll have to check in there. On the 12 hour time frame, we're getting a doji candle. It hasn't confirmed yet. We have 5 hours until it confirms without a massive pump or a drop, which would be bearish. The doji candle is probably going to play out, and we'll probably come back down to 37 cents. Double red dots. EWAP below the zero line. Red dot in the daily hasn't confirmed yet. 5 hours confirms. Looks like it's going to do a retest about 35 cents. There you go, man. I think Solo is going to come down and retest the 35 level. We're going to go take a look. Now, hear you. We're going to go jump over to Solana. We have a special guest request Solana. He donated to our fund account. I'm just kidding. It's Trent, guys. It's Trent. Yeah, let's take a look at Solo. He's like, guys. Can you check this out for me? I'm driving and I can't put it on my car because it's illegal. And I need you guys to take a look at this. I'm like, oh, okay, we can take a look at it. But I'm like, Trent, how are you texting me then? Just kidding. Call it having a sense of humor, man. Call it having a sense of humor. Thank you for everybody who's tuned in right now. We have a bunch of people over there on X watching us. Thank you. Hit that hard. Hit that. If you guys want me to follow you, you share this stream and I will follow you. That's a promise. I will find you and we will follow you. All right. Well, Solana looks like it's jumping up right now. Trent. Am I going crazy, Trent? Is this massive bullish divergence, or am I going crazy? I gotta turn off the MAs real quick. Distracting me. Trent, I think I'm not going crazy, am I? Wait, I thought I turned that off. We'll go steady. There we go. Look at that. I think that's massive bullish divergence on Solana. That's wild. If that's accurate. No, that is 100% bullish. Yes, sir. It's swing down to swing up. Doing market cipher style, massive, just huge long stretch. VWAP is coming up. Strength is coming in. Stokes are high, but the numbers going up. Wow, Trent. This is a trade. No, it's the totally bullish div. Lagging. We have a lagging death cross on the 1 hour. Let's take a look at a larger time frame. No, okay. Maybe Ken says maybe I'm not crazy. He definitely said I'm crazy. He definitely said I'm crazy, but it's a good type of crazy. It's slightly controllable. We have I'm sorry. I'm just cracking myself up, man. That's all. That's just on the 1 hour. The bullish div is there. The 4 hour, I don't see it. So at least we haven't confirmed it on the 4 hour, just the 1 hour. And the 4 hour, the blue momentum wave is coming down. The VWAP is still below the 0 line. And the green money flow is coming down. You know, with that 1 hour playing out, I'm wondering if that actually comes down. We make a trigger wave right here. And I'm totally projecting in the future. Nothing saying that this is going to happen. And we come down with this bearish engulfing candle. We come down. Maybe come back to 157-ish range. Maybe even 154. Then we create a trigger wave and then shoot off that bullish dip. I don't know. The 1 hour is bullish, so I don't know. Maybe we'll come up to the 21, Trent. Maybe we'll come up to the 21, and then that could be it. I don't know. 4 hours is so bearish though. What's the 2 hours say? 2 hours say it looks like it's starting to turn. 3 hour has a doji candle. Almost doji. It's not quite a doji. It's very close to being a doji candle. Okay. Maybe that's a good sign. I feel like, though, we'd have to come back down a little lower to retest. Almost like a 152 level. An entry point. Daily is getting pretty hot. Man. I don't know, man. I guess that bullish div that I found is not as strong a signal as I thought. You know, if it was there for the 4 hour, I'd feel a lot better about it. The 5 day, we have an anchor trigger wave on, so you know, I think I'm bullish all week. I think it's just low liquidity weekend, you know, so I wouldn't expect crazy things to happen just because of low liquidity, which is it's dumb, but it tends to play out very often. All right. Do we have any news today? Or anything popped up since we last looked? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Wait, how do I go back? Hey, where was I at? Did I go backwards doing this or no? Yeah, I can. Wow, this is kind of interesting because we all know BlockFi had bankruptcy issues with the last bull run. They just resolving this now. BlockFi bankruptcy administration, DOJ agreed to dismiss a $35 million lawsuit. BlockFi's bankruptcy administration and at the DOJ has settled a $35 million crypto asset transfer lawsuit. The administration overseeing BlockFi's bankruptcy wind down. It said wind down. I think they meant wind. I remember reading it wrong. And the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, have reached a settlement to dismiss a $35 million crypto asset transfer lawsuit involving the crypto lender. The agreement was approved by Judge B. Kaplan at the U.S. Cryptocurrency Court for the District of Jersey on Friday, according to a court filing. The lawsuit filed in May 2023 sought to transfer over 35 million crypto assets from BlockFi to the U.S. government. The DOJ said it had warrants to seize the funds from BlockFi. The accounts of 2 Estonian citizens in a criminal fraud case Unrelated to BlockFi's bankruptcy. At the time, DOJ argued the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the District of New Jersey did not have the jurisdiction to prevent BlockFi from transferring the assets. The dispute arose during BlockFi's bankruptcy proceedings. Stipulation and consent of reviewing, dismissing the case, blah, 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 blah. Oh, so they're just case dismissed. Case dismissed with prejudice under the stipulation agreed upon both parties, and the case was dismissed with prejudice, meaning it cannot be refiled. Each party will bear its own legal fees and costs of the settlement. Plan administration blocked by Mozin Mingjin. Plan administration for a plan administrator for BlockFi wind down as the states represent the crypto firm in the case. Department of Justice represented by a senior trial counsel, Seth P. Shapiro, and his team from civil divisions, commercial litigation branch. In the May last year, BlockFi announced plans to shut down its web platform while partnering with Coinbase to help clients withdraw their remaining funds. Eligible users, including those with BlockFi interest accounts, retail loans, and private client accounts, can use Coinbase for withdrawals. The company declared bankruptcy in November 2022 following the collapse of FTX. Subsequently, a withdrawal deadline of April 28, 2024. The customers to reclaim their crypto holdings. Okay, well, that's interesting, you know. I mean, in March last year, BlockFi reached $900 million settlement at FTX. That's pretty interesting that they reached some of FTX. It's interesting that they had the money to pay FTX. Or FTX had money to pay them. There you go. Crazy news. Where we at? 11:50. Guys, I would like to keep talking to you. I do enjoy checking out the charts and trading with you, but, you know, I do have to go camping today. Kids are waiting. So I'm going to give you one last thing. The 1 hour on Bitcoin, I think we are bullish and it will continue to go up a little bit. So trend, I think with Bitcoin pumping on the 1 hour, Solana is probably going to be pumping on the 1 hour. Now, are we going to hit new all-time highs? I think that's very unlikely. You know, we might come back up to this white 21, which is 1,700, 700, which is about $300-400 for Bitcoin. The 2 hour could flip bullish. Yeah, I'm thinking like just shy of $1,800, like $200-300 before that. And then the 4 hour is probably saying we're going to come down a little bit. You know, maybe smash all those longs that opened up, which would be a cool thing to do because then we could be free to smash those shorts. We can't let them get away with that. We can't let the shorts get away. It's bulls are in control. There you guys go, man. I think that, like the same thing I said yesterday, we might get a quick pump in the 1 hour, but the 4 hour is going to pull us down. We're going to probably come back down to a realistic number of, I'm thinking 114 in that one pocket. I was talking about the liquidations. And then maybe we'll bounce off that. Maybe we'll trade sideways a little bit before we bounce up. I think that's what we're looking at. So thank you guys for tuning in. You know, please like and subscribe. Everything that you guys do supports the channel. We are just trying to grow, and we just like talking, and we feel like we have something to give. So thank you guys. If you haven't checked out, please check our link out in the description. Oh, if you haven't, too, we have a link over on X. There goes AJ. Oh, I didn't share my screen. We have a link over on X. Sign up with BitFi if you guys are new users. The last thing I'm going to talk about, because this is how we support the channel. New users only. If you're looking to trade and you're just a beginner, you can sign up with $100 and you get an extra $60 or 60% of your money to trade with. Or you can hit the deposit, or you can deposit $5,000 if you're experienced trader, and you get an extra $1,000 to trade with. And if it's just like a giant free sample, basically, if you don't even want to use BitFi, you can pull your $5,000 out and just use your $1,000 bonus to trade with and have fun with. But check them out, guys, over there on BitFi. They're like the greatest and bestest, that's the word, greatest, bestest trader out there. You guys will find them to be easy, simple, and, you know, just an excellent company to work. What they're saying. Well, you also have us too. If you ever run into like a snag or some sort of scam work, which you should never ever find on BitFi, you can reach out to us. We can reach out over to Alex, and we'll hit him up and say, hey, Alex, this happened. Do you know anything about it? Can you help any of our customers out? And yeah, you never know what he says. But thank you guys for showing up today. Please like and hit that subscribe bell. We greatly appreciate it. That's the greatest #1 way we grow the channel. And if you share this post on X, we will follow you back. Thank you so much. Media Digital SaaS Action Solutions. ISO 222 is going live Monday. I heard that. And it's also Crypto Week. It's a global standard for financial messaging that's transforming how banks, business, and payment system communication, BTC and XRP and HBAR are compliant. Dude, I love the ISOs. They are my biggest banks. Okay, I'm so bullish on ISOs. The Dino coins will win in the end, right? Tell me I'm right, man. You know I'm right. I have a big bag of XRP, a big bag of HBAR. I wish I had a big bag of Cardano and Stellar, but I don't. So unfortunately, you can only have so many bags. And, I was like, well, I have 2 of the ISOs. I feel like that's a pretty good thing. And then I started doing a little bit more diversification. I think I have like 10, 12 coins. Keep an eye on Swift Coin and XCN. Dude, I've heard a lot about XCN. I actually haven't heard of Swift Coin before. I might. Okay, I'm supposed to go right now to make this candy, but I'm going to pull up Swift Coin on my indicators, and we're going to go over it tomorrow. Coin. They're not very around. They're just on BNB, looks like. Right now. Is that it? I think that's it. I'll grab it. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then I know of XCN. I don't have it saved, so I'm gonna pull it up though, so I can chart XCN tomorrow too. See what the charts are telling us for Monday. It'll be a good thing to get into. But yeah, we'll check out Swift and XCN. I have them saved on the bottom. Thank you so much for jumping in at the very last second, media. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Brew Crew out. Most hydrated crypto community.